guaranteed loss. And where did that... No, still no staff. He's still not getting the staff. What is he doing? He's now going to get a little bit stuck here if NightWolf decides to go down there and block him in. Presumably he's going to try and keep an eye out for that. But if he gets trapped in there, he may be in a bit of trouble. He may have to TP. And indeed, NightWolf is doing the smart thing and coming down and blocking that escape route. So we'll see what Remind does here. It'll probably TP. Actually, nope, never mind. NightWolf going out to focus down one bear. So he gets a bear instead of the TP. If he's even going to get the bear. You need to get it. Okay, slow goes off, and now it's going to die. As the Demon Hunter comes around the other side. So the bear dies, but he missed an opportunity, I think. I think NightWolf went down there. He looked like he was going to scout it and do a nice creep jack there, but he gave it up for the one bear kill. And now he's able to attack Remind's base because Remind was busy down there creeping. Gets an Ancient and Wonders kill, and this is going to give him an advantage if he decides to fight here, but I don't think he can. Remind has more bears. Yeah, one of Remind's bears getting jacked as it comes out of the Ancient. Okay, NightWolf now making a mistake, in my opinion, staying here, and there's the TP. Looks like he was going to stay and try and take out the Moonwells, but he TPs, and that's the right decision. Because Remind had more bears, and there was no way he was going to win that fight. If he was going to win the fight, he would have had to devote all his attention to it and not kill the Moonwells. So there wasn't really any point in fighting there. So now NightWolf with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bears, 1 Dryad and 1 Mud Golem for some reason. Whereas Remind with 7 bears and 0 Dryads. So we'll see if NightWolf's slow is enough to compensate for having fewer bears. Both players with 3/3 heroes at this point. So NightWolf's hero level advantage has evaporated with Remind's creeping of the big turtle camp. Now here comes the fight, and here's where the slow comes in handy. Oh, he didn't pursue it. He gets 1 hit off, but not enough. Yeah, alright. Remind now. Looks like he's retreating. I'm not sure why. I guess he doesn't want to fight in his opponent's Moonwells, but... And he doesn't have Dryads, and I think he's realizing that might be a problem now because of those roars. Still, he doesn't want to go above 50 food, though. So, looks like he's just going to regroup. I'm not sure what exactly he's waiting for, unless he's going to increase his population. Remind got sentry wards from that camp, it looks like, and he's putting them down. So, Remind has, at this point, actually map control. Because NightWolf has 1 scout in Remind's side of the map, and Remind has 3 on NightWolf's side. Unless he didn't drop that sentry ward, which he didn't. Excuse me 1 second. Alright. Yeah, sorry, I've been doing too much commentating. But it's, it's for you, so if this commentary sucks, it's because I did other ones. And I won't have much more time this week to do them, so I figured I better do them all now. Anyway, Remind now trying to creep the other turtle camp, and he's going to be successful at doing that. NightWolf's still stuck in his bases, though Remind is right outside. And this is a little careless of him not taking the time to check. And right now, NightWolf is committing sort of the capital sin, which is doing nothing. He is building units, but Remind is also building units. Well, and meanwhile, Remind is creeping. Remind getting 4 Dryads. Now his army is a little bit fragmented. Finally, NightWolf pushing out. Remind's army is a bit fragmented, and NightWolf's Wisp is going to scout them coming up from the bottom, and not going to give him much information. And now, I think that as soon as Remind regroups with his army, he's going to have the advantage because he's just creeped more camps. He's got a level 4 Demon Hunter actually, and before too long he'll have a level 4 Naga. Not that that's tremendously important, but kinda. Now, how many bears does Remind have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 bears, 4 Dryads, whereas NightWolf has 10 bears, 1 Dryad, and still a Mud Golem. Is that 10? Is that really 10 bears? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah. Yeah, it really is 10 bears for NightWolf. And Remind is now on 9 bears. So, yeah, Remind on 9 bears, so NightWolf doesn't really even have a superior army in bears, and I wonder if Remind... No, Remind just is 70. NightWolf actually at 75 population, and so he'll have a bigger army, but I'm not sure why he got that Mud Golem, or, you know, his army composition is a bit weird. I think he may have too much invested in bears. He's got 11. Remind has 9, but those Dryads are going to be really helpful in removing the roar, whereas NightWolf has only 1 Dryad, so although Remind's at 1-0 upgrades, NightWolf is at 2-1, as we saw last game. Remind's going to have the benefit of roar on most of his bears. Second Dryad for NightWolf, so looks like he's not totally willing to give that up, but Remind is still going to have more roar, especially now that Remind is bringing his Wisps in an Ancient of War, and he's going to detonate all the roar off. Remind needs to detonate that Wisp there, and now the battle's going to go. Remind's Demon Hunter is higher level, sets off a Scroll of Protection there, and he's got 2 healing scrolls. NightWolf also had 2 healing scrolls, but the Demon Hunter getting focused, now taking a lot of damage, has to be staffed out. And Remind doing a very good job to save bears without using the staff. That's pretty impressive. And so he's pulling a lot of his injured bears back and saving his staffs. Now those bears are going to go back into the fight. And Remind just managing his units really well in this battle. And it's probably going to win in this. It's probably going to give him the win here. Because, yeah, and that Demon Hunter also very injured. Demon Hunter goes down, actually. So that was a little bit careless, I think. But Remind just did a brilliant job at managing his bears. He kept them in the area by not staffing them out. He saved his staff charges. I mean, it's not a charged item, but he saved having to pass the staff. He saved his cooldown on the staff. And that was really very, very well done by Remind. I was sort of blown away by that micromanagement of those two or three bears there that he saved, rejuved, and put back in. And it was as though his army were 2 bears bigger. And that, in my opinion, gave him that final battle. He probably would have won it anyway. I think his army composition was better. The Mud Golem, not really that useful. But... and also Remind with a higher level hero. But that was really brilliant micro by Remind. And if you want to see how to micro bears in a fight, watch Remind micro his bears in that fight. Just watch it again. That was amazing. Anyway, that's a 2-0 victory for Remind in the series. So, you know, another match victory for SK in this match. I'm not sure if I'll do the other games. These were sort of the ones I wanted to do. I don't know why. Night Elf Mirror. I figured I owed some people Night Elves. I haven't done that many. Anyway. So, thanks for listening. Please leave comments. Yeah, I know my voice is probably not that good. I can't actually hear it well, you know, the way you hear it. But, yeah, I've just done about an hour of other commentary before this game. So, you know, that's how things go. Thanks for listening. Leave comments. If you have any requests for, you know, matchups or things like that, or players you want to see, go ahead and leave those too. Actually, PM those to me. That would be the best way to tell me what matchups you want to see, is to PM me, and I'll check those and try and bring you that if you want. So, yeah. Also, one thing that I think I'll do is put in my channel the day when I expect to have the next set of videos out, so that way you can know that, you know, in case you don't subscribe or you don't have an account even, that way you know when to expect the videos. So just as a little service there. Anyway, thanks for listening. This is Anonymous signing off.